guys, I'm Aveline and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So this is the last build that I'm doing before I start releasing videos with Tiny Living Stuff Pack, so they'll start tomorrow. If you didn't watch my last speed build, I did mention that embargo lifts tomorrow, I think around 5 p.m. CET, so that's 8 a.m. PT San Francisco time. So if it's easier for you to figure out what time zone that is for you, now you know. But that's tomorrow, and I'm super excited for that. I've actually not had a proper look at the pack in my own game yet, but I will after I'm done with this voiceover, so I'm super excited about that. But today we are just decorating this very small apartment that is actually for a family, so a family of 3. It has room for 2 parents, and there's also a teen/children's room. I did put a toy box in the living room, but the room does look like it would be for a child that's almost a teen, so you could choose if you want a teen to live here or if you want a child to live here with their parents. So yeah, that is what we're doing today. And as for the color scheme, I don't really know what I was going for, to be honest. I was just feeling like, I just put it like, we're not doing a specific style today. We're not decorating this in one specific style. I just went with lighter wood tones, and I think that's about it. Just a mixture of different furniture, to be honest. I wasn't really feeling like making this specifically one style, so mid-century modern, for example. I was just, you know, for the color scheme, I went with muted colors, and then for the style, I just went with whatever furniture I felt fit. So yeah, that is what we're doing today. So it's a little bit random, but I also feel like these kinds of random interiors are more family-oriented for me. I don't really know why. Maybe it's because in my home, like in my childhood home, we didn't really have, the interior wasn't one specific style, so that's what I connect to family, but it could be different for other people. That's just how it is to me. So yeah, that is what we're doing today. Also, by the way, I did the voiceover for the last speed build before the update came out, so, but we have gallery or console, gallery for console now, and I'm so excited about that. So in case you are a console player and you haven't updated your game yet, do it. You need to do it because you get access to the gallery and you can download all different kinds of creations from different people, including my own. And I know this doesn't really affect me directly in any way, but I'm just so excited for you that you have access to the gallery now. So, because I get a lot of comments from console players saying that they've spent like 5 hours trying to rebuild something that I've done. Or, I don't know, people saying that I'm a console player, I don't have access to the gallery and it sucks. But now you do, and I'm so happy for you. So yeah, just wanted to point that out. If you haven't updated your game, do it. And then yesterday there was also a live stream, but I think I'll talk about that in tomorrow's voiceover. They went through some of the different stuff from Tiny Living, and for me, I just feel like once I've gone through everything on my own, it'll be a little bit easier to talk about, so I'm saving that for tomorrow. But yeah, there was a monthly Max's yesterday, the first one of 2020, and it was pretty fun. We saw a lot of stuff from the new stuff pack, and it looks pretty great, so I'm looking forward to seeing it in my own game and building stuff for you guys with the pack. But yeah, so anyways, I was looking at this apartment because it is Salim's apartment actually by default. It's the square that's in the arts or arts quarters. I can't really see the address up in the upper left corner right now because it's way too small and blurry on my screen, and I don't remember what number it is. It's one of those apartments that I never usually decorate in because this apartment is just, it's so small, it's a square, and the wall heights are also tall, which is my least favorite wall height, so I just tend to sway away from this one. But I was looking at it and thinking, I wanted to see how many Sims I could fit into this apartment. I knew that I was going to be able to turn it into a family apartment because I have built tiny houses that were like half the size of this apartment actually for families, so, or at least for like a small family. So for this one, for this apartment, because usually with those tiny houses, I do tend to cut out living rooms just because they take up a lot of space. So for this apartment, I decided to give them a proper kitchen and also a proper living room. So they have like, yeah, a normal sized living room, maybe even a bigger sized living room. They have a TV. There's also 2 couches that I've put together so they kind of look like a corner couch, so just one couch. They should still be functional, by the way. It's just the corner, like the little corner seat, your Sims might be clipping into the other couch. So just keep that in mind. But the couch or the couches should be functional and fully playable and all that stuff. There's a toy box over in the corner, but you can't take that out if you want the teen's room or the room to be for a teen instead. So just like put a plant over there, or I don't know, a lamp or something else. Maybe an easel or whatever. You could put a couple of guitars over there, whatever you feel like. And then of course they also have like, I think 2 bookcases in here. One is from Base Game and the other one is from Discover University. So I'm not sticking to specific packs for this build either. I tend to not do that. So if you're curious about what packs specifically that I've used for this build, as with all my other builds, you can see it on the gallery. It does show under the post or under the picture when you open the post or whatever they're called on the gallery. I don't really know. Gallery entries, I honestly, no clue. So just be aware of that because I don't remember. I don't really check. I just use whatever I feel like using in the moment. So unless I specifically say at the start of the video, this is only with base game or base game plus something else, I've just used about whatever I feel like. So just keep that in mind for future videos as well. I do get a lot of questions about that actually, especially on Instagram. And I'm like, I don't remember. I've built a lot of houses. You need to go check out the gallery because I just can't remember. So yeah, anyways, this one is no exception. But I feel like I've used a fair amount of stuff from Discover University because I felt like it fit the whole like family vibe that I was going for. So yeah, basically. Also those plants. The plants are still the cutest thing in the game to me, except Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda is on a whole other level of cuteness. But the 3 succulents that we got, they're on the table right now next to this little stack of books next to the TV. But one of the swatches is with the little faces on it, and I can't get over how cute succulents can be, or even, it's not even the plant, it's the pot they're in. I don't really know. They're just adorable. I need some in real life, and I'm not over it yet because they're so cute. So anyways, but yeah, the living room here is coming together. I did decide to take 2 hallway tables and put them here under the window because I had to move the couch out because otherwise it would look kind of weird with the TV, but I don't like when there's a gap between or behind the couch and the wall behind it, I suppose. So I decided to take these 2 hallway tables and sort of merge them together. So it looks like there's a bit of a windowsill there, or I don't know, some storage space, or maybe just like a surface they could put some clutter on or something, some more decor. And now we're moving on to the parents' bedroom. You could use this apartment as like a single parents' apartment, but I did make sure, as you can see right now, I took the bed and I sort of placed it inside the wall a little bit, so the headboard is actually hidden inside the wall. That is because I wanted to make sure that the sim could actually get to the other side of the bed, and if I placed it like I normally would, my sim couldn't, so I had to sort of hide the headboard. So I took these, it's like a sign, I think, from, is it Die Now, maybe? And I sized it down twice, and I made this sort of makeshift headboard, which actually turned out to be a good idea, because the swatch that I wanted to use, this very sort of teal color, turquoise color here, had a gray headboard, and I felt like that was just, it didn't really go with the rest of the color scheme for the apartment, so I was actually happy that I could hide the headboard and then use these signs from Dine Out because they came in the right color, so that was good. But it's a very small, tiny, tiny bedroom for 2 Sims. It's a 3x4. I think the other one is just a 3x3, so both of the bedrooms are pretty small, but it is a tiny family apartment, so it kind of goes with the theme, but fully functional and fits 2 Sims and all that, so it's all good. So I took a couple of shelves here and put them above the bed just to make sure that I could place some clutter. I kind of like that the decor isn't just hanging on the wall, but that there's a couple of shelves because, as you can see, I also fit in a stereo or a music player and a couple of plants up there, so it's not just pictures hanging on the wall. That gets kind of boring sometimes. So I felt like it would be better for this room if they had shelves above the bed. And also, if you're wondering about the 2 pictures that are leaning against the wall, the ones that are on the shelves right now, they are base game. They came with a freelancer update. a while ago by now. I just took them and sized them down because the original ones, the original size is pretty freaking huge. So I often size them down. But actually, I prefer when the Sims team makes items and the items are too big and then we can size them down, because if they make them small and we have to size them up, they get all pixelated, the textures on them don't look right and that sort of thing. So I like when they make bigger items so we can just size down instead. So yeah, those pictures are no exception. I use them quite a lot, they're nice decor. So now we're decorating the other bedroom that is either for a teen or a child. As you can see, it does look like it could be for a more mature child, I would say. It's still very colorful and there's not a whole lot of toys in here, but I thought it could be for either, to be honest. I made this makeshift vanity sort of table. It's made out of a shelf that came with cats and dogs, I think. And then the mirror is from Discover University. And I used one of the poof chairs, or the poof chair from Movie Hangout Stuff Pack. I think the new poof chair that comes with Tiny Living will probably be one of my most used items because it's so darn cute. I love it. I want one in real life. It's so adorable. It's like knitted, I think. I saw on the stream. So I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen it in my own game. So I can talk about this right now because everything that I'm saying I've seen on the stream. But it's so cute. I want one in real life. I don't know where to put it. I just want it. I'll place it somewhere on a pedestal or something that I can just adore it every day. I don't really know. It's just cute. So, but for this room, I just decided to go for the pattern poof chair from Movie Hangout Stuff Pack. I feel like I haven't used that pack a whole lot lately, so even though the last house that I built was a tiny hippie family house or something, I didn't really use Movie Hangout Stuff Pack a lot in that house. So I felt like just taking a couple of pieces from that pack and using it in that bedroom. And then the last room that we're decorating is the bathroom. This is over with pretty quickly because it's a bathroom and it's a 2x3 room as well. So there's not a whole lot of place to decor or decorate or anything like that. So over with pretty quickly. Very simple bathroom, and yeah, I think that's about it. So if you guys like this apartment, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. Come back tomorrow for Tiny Living Stuff Pack stuff builds. I don't really know. We'll see. Definitely come back tomorrow though. I'm looking forward to sharing that stuff with you guys so much. And yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
I wanna hold you close, don't wanna take it slow. Ooh, I just want you now. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Yeah. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Wanna put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know